Hi, I'm Elisabeth Dawson, and you're listening to Family Financial Freedom. So let's talk about this because pretty much in our practice, almost every single person that works with us has a pet. And it became kind of like this epidemic, like someone was drinking the water and they all kind of got infected with the idea of owning a pet. Well, I have two pets of my own. They're two chocolate labs. And the younger of the two, she's turning a year old this month. Well, let me just tell you, this is what you need to think about. What are the financial aspects, number one, involved with buying a pet or adopting a pet? You got to think about vet bills. And a bigger thing, you've got to think about food. You got to think about, gosh, who's going to pick up after that dog or that cat or the hamster? But at the end of the day, what's the real cost, especially with puppies? It's the cost of furniture getting chewed on, things not, being exactly the way you want it to, where you want this beautiful lap dog or this dog that sits by your feet. Well, what ends up happening when they're biting the furniture outside like they did with my house? Or jumping in the pool just because she loves being in the pool. I wouldn't want to change those things about her, but I had to get a professional trainer. Did I have that budgeted for? No, but think about those things, because if you really want a dog that's happy with themselves and you being happy with that dog too, it's a major investment. And this is an animal that's going to become part of your family. So think about the true costs of ownership and make sure you can budget for it. We have someone in our practice that they kind of got their little puppy a little bit too soon because their financial cash flow wasn't as strong. Making it work, but it's been a struggle. Sometimes they become our children, and sometimes we spend lots and lots of money on them every month, but think about it. Think about it before you make the commitment of wanting to really invest in having a pet at home. So I hope that this will give you a little bit more freedom to think about those things, but with a reality check and saying, gosh, what's a real cost, but really what's the neglect that we give ourselves to be able to take care of somebody else, or really what's the commitment of how we want to care for that animal and make it part of our family. So here's to family financial freedom. Just take a few minutes to think about it. Stay tuned for more episodes to come. The information provided in this show is for informational and educational purposes only. This show is not investment advice, nor is it intended to address the financial needs of any particular viewer. The opinions expressed on this show are not intended to be an endorsement of any particular investment strategy or service of any other kind. You must make an independent decision regarding investments or strategies mentioned throughout the show. Before acting on information in this show, you should consider whether it is suitable for your particular situation and strongly consider seeking advice from a financial advisor.